What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to be talking about all the news going on with Terra Luna Classic. Why are people getting so freaked out about the current price situation, and what should we be doing given we are back into the threes? All that and more in this video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. We talk about cryptocurrency, Terra Luna Classic, and live stream every single night, 9 PM GMT, so come and join us. And if you haven't, hit that like button. If you're holding Terra Luna Classic and you believe long term in this project, make sure you smash that like button, make sure everybody is aware of what's going on. And let's dive into this video right now. So we have seen a retracement, 16% down on the day. We're currently just hovering around that threes level, and you know, we are struggling a little bit. Let's not beat around the bush. We are down from our significant highs that we saw, but am I worried? The answer to that is no. We're going to talk a little bit about that in this video. We are, however, seeing Luna 2 down over 30%. Now, interestingly, the rest of the market, we are seeing a bit of a move. Bitcoin up nearly 1% on the day. And we all got that CPI data that didn't quite hit where we expected it to. And then equally, today, we have seen a warrant arrest put out for Do Kwon. The warrant includes 5 others, according to a report. It says the South Korean court has issued an arrest warrant against Do Kwon, the co-founder and now defunct stablecoin issuer Terraform Labs, according to the Financial Crimes Unit of the Supreme Prosecutor's Office. The warrant includes 5 additional persons. Bloomberg News reported, citing a text message from a prosecution officer. They are charged with violating the Capital Markets Act, the report said. And this is all about the collapse, like it says here, of the $40 billion Terra ecosystem. You guys don't need to know that. I'm sure you all are aware of it. Now, obviously, everybody has panicked. And this is what we talked about Luna Classic a little bit, where it is a speculative play. Now, people need to understand what is being built in the background, and equally how much influence Do Kwon actually has on the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. That's why we are only seeing a 16% pullback versus a 31% pullback on Terra 2. Now, pullbacks are a pullback. Sometimes a little pullback is a good thing. A big pullback, well, you know, it could be an opportunity to buy in. Equally, what it's going to do is it's going to get people a little bit nervous. Now, we have got some good news coming. There is a full AMA with Binance, Vegas Morph, Edward Kin, and many others from the Terra Rebels, where they're going to obviously talk about the burn tax and everything else. And I said this in my video yesterday, link in the description, where they are going to have this AMA 2 days after the launching of the burn tax. And for me, this is why we saw this sharp dip here, all the way down into the 2.6 range, which ultimately is still up from where we were many moons ago, but still down 2.6. And I think a lot of people that got into Terra Luna Classic, we talk about FOMO quite a lot, were people just getting in expecting this to go to $1 overnight, and we all know that's not the case. But you dig a bit deeper with the ecosystem that's been built, and equally the potential of the 1.2% burn tax, and actually this was, for me, an opportunity to accumulate more. Now remember, none of it's financial advice. Don't do anything because I've done it. I think it's important that you make your investment choices for you, but for me at 2.6, I couldn't resist that opportunity, and we actually had a nice bounce all the way back up and has continued to go. Now, we just broke out this channel, which we came back into. We are kind of hovering around this 3 level, which psychologically, that 3 level, as is the 2, as is the 1, and we were at 1s for a long time, is one of those real points where we need to break out and see the upside. Now, we have a lot of potential coming. Bear in mind, I talk about this in every video, 6 days yet to come before this burn tax, but we are getting ever closer, and I think that is what people are anticipating right now. Is this going to do what people think it's going to do? But let me just give you a bit of stats in terms of Terra Luna Classic. Look at our volume, still at $1.6 billion in terms of volume. Yes, we're at 1.8 billion. We have dropped back another 2 places, so 32, highest ranked cryptocurrency right now. But the volume is what we're important, and the volume we talked about, and a number of people covering this project have talked about, we need the volume when the burn tax is implemented, because we're going to get volume and burn tax both on buys and sells and everything else that goes on. Now, we're hoping that Binance is going to say yes, but for me right now, okay, it's an opportunity to buy. Yes, the price is down. If you bought in at the top, yes, you're down quite a bit of money, but again, long term, what do you believe in this project? What was the reason you invested in it? Because I invested in it because I think this is going to get back to a strong level. Do I think we're going to be at $100 by Christmas? Absolutely not, and I've said that in every video. But do I see us starting to move north? Absolutely. The fact Do Kwon, for me, on Terra Luna Classic, potentially is going to get arrested. Yes, we're going to see FOMO. Yes, excuse me. Yes, we're going to see noise about it. Yes, people are going to get nervous about it. But in the long run, the further Duquan Oasis from Terra Luna Classic, the better that ecosystem, in my opinion, will be for all the holders long term. Now, it's going to be an interesting kind of next 2 or 3 days as we get ready for the burn tax to be implemented. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the whole Duquan situation, but we already know we are still burning, we are still seeing volume coming through, and obviously Mexi, being that leader, is continually still burning, so the potential is still there. That hasn't changed. You know, look at the volume, and this was, bearing in mind, on a day of sells, 46 million Luna Classic coins were burnt by Mexi yesterday. So you can see, even though we are selling, as long as our volume is where we need to be, and that's going to be the big thing when we get that burned. It was over double from the day previous, so it is important. So look, right now, you make your own financial decisions, you invest what you think you should do, but my opinion of Terra Luna Classic was it was a great opportunity to purchase here. I think it's going to be a real rocky road back up into the kind of high threes, but I do think the burn tax implemented on the 20th, don't forget, we'll be live talking about that as and when it happens, is definitely going to be an interesting thing. RSI feels pretty solid. We are seeing money flow coming out of it, but we are seeing Terra Luna 2, and I think the two are going to be a bit more intertwined than we would maybe like, but we're going to see what happens. I'm still bullish long term. I think the 20th is going to be a monumental day for us in Terra Luna Classic, and probably will certainly set our trajectory for the coming few months. But let me know in the comments down below, what's your view? Did you accumulate or did you sell, and you're waiting to see what happens? I'm interested to know your thoughts in the comments. As ever, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get this out, because some people may be a bit nervous about what's going on with Terra Luna Classic. To hit the like button. If everyone hits the like button, we could smash like 5,000 likes in this video, which would be awesome. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.